Guys, Clash of Clans has a huge problem right now. In this video, I'm going to tell you what that problem is, why it happened, and what Supercell can do to fix it. Now, in the meantime, while we're talking about this, I've also got 5 attack strategies picked out, and I want you guys to keep an eye out for me. See what you see in common with these attack strategies, because these attacks I'm going to be showing are all on meta. That just basically means these are the attacks that are working really well right now, all right? Anything other than these is probably not what you're going to see the most often, because it's just not working as well. Now, Clark's going to start us off here with a really creative version of the hybrid here. Instead of bringing the big dragons, he's got the dragon riders. He's also got skeleton spells holding up with the Skelly Inferno Rider, or Skeleton Inferno Dragon attack strategy, but he's got Dragon Riders in there as well, because Dragon Riders are our newest troop, and they are very powerful, alright? They're the tankiest air troop out there other than Hounds. They actually have 100 more HP than Electro Dragons, so they are crazy strong. However, they are weak, because they don't target the CC or the enemy heroes, so they're going to be weak to enemy heroes and enemy damage CCs, alright? Other than that, they're super strong. They're the best troop out there for just getting rid of defenses and staying alive through it, man. They are powerful. Now, he used a blimp to get to the town hall, but unfortunately, that didn't work out. It's a good thing he's got an Inferno Dragon in there that could ramp up the damage on the town hall. Oh, it dies to the single, so he's got to send the Royal Champion in for the save, all right? So obviously, this one did not go according to plan. He wanted to get the town hall with the blimp. If he would have got that town hall with the blimp like he planned, can you even imagine anything that would have possibly stopped this attack? Like, look at this, dude. He's still got troops alive. His queen is going strong with her unicorn. His king still has his ability. He finally pops the Royal Champion ability, trying to get that single taken out. But look at these skellies. Oh, dude, there's skellies right there. Why did you lock onto the Royal Champion? This one's going to come down pretty close, you guys. But imagine if the blimp would have got the town hall like it was supposed to, this would have already been 3-star. Not only would it have already been 3-star, but this base would have been absolutely annihilated. As it is, he's going to pull it out anyways. It's still going to end up being a triple, but man, to have a fail on getting the town hall kill and still be able to triple, that's a strong attack. All right, guys, attack number 2. All right, what are you seeing that's in common with the first attack that we showed? And I'm not just talking about the Dragon Riders, because both these attacks have Dragon Riders, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Now we got Atlas coming in with the Hydra attack, with the Blizzard opener. He's going to get the Town Hall with the Blizzard. When I'm doing this attack, I like prioritize that Town Hall as well. That way your troops do not have to run through that poison of the Town Hall. They don't have to eat the blast. If you can take out that Town Hall early, it makes the rest of your attack a lot easier, a lot more simple, and allows your air troops to stay alive, or any troops really, for that much longer in the base. Because if they get stuck in that poison for a long time dealing with CC troops, or maybe a tornado trap, or maybe some heavy defenses on the other side of it, if they get stuck in that poison for a while, they're toast, man. Your whole army can just disappear because of that poison. Now he's got a hero dive going down on the right hand side. Pop that king, man. Your king's, oh my gosh, finally it auto pops right there. And look at this beautiful little path he's created for the dragons and the dragon riders zooming their way into the base. Nice Grand Warden ability there as they're coming into single damage, scatter shot damage. Here we go. Now, one thing to keep an eye out is, we talked about it in the first attack, the dragon riders are vulnerable to enemy heroes that can target air. We got a queen over here, the most dangerous air targeting hero out there. So let's see, man. What we really need right here is for these dragons to step up and help out with the queen kill. Here we go. I like that invisibility spell right there, and then a freeze as well to keep that queen on ice so the dragons can get her taken care of. Otherwise, she will just go to town on those dragon riders, and your attack will not end well. It worked out well, man. He had enough dragons in there. They got the queen kill, and look at this, man. Look how many of these air troops are left coming through to the backside of this base. You kidding me? We still got like 5, 6 air troops on the board. Dude, Royal Champion's still alive, and in the mix, this base is toast, man. It doesn't stand a chance. He's got a little bit more cleanup left to do, but honestly, with 3 Dragon Riders alive and 2 of the heroes as well, this base is annihilated. Third army, this is where you're going to be able to start figuring out what the heck I'm talking about, all right? What is in common with this attack with the first 2 attacks? And you might notice, actually, pretty much none of the troops are the same, except for maybe a few loons. Now we're talking about E-Dragons, all right? And that's really going to illustrate my point, all right? Is the fact that the only thing that's in the meta right now is air troops. That's it. That's it, man. And, you know, I mean, yeah, this is definitely Supercell's fault, blah, 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 but I try not to get caught up on the blame thing, because honestly, they're just trying to bring us new and great content, all right? I know that. These are awesome guys on that team. I've met a lot of them, and they're trying to bring us great and new content for us to have fun with, and the Dragon Rider definitely fits the bill for that, man. The Dragon Rider is strong. It's very new. It's very, you know, and it's really powerful, and it immediately got in the meta and was useful, all right? Not like some of the troops that come out and they're just useless. They never get adopted. This one took over the meta. That's not necessarily a bad thing with new troops when they take over the meta. I like it when we get strong new troops. The problem is the unintended consequences of the last update. Because with the last update, not only did we get the new Dragon Rider, which is crazy strong and all up in the meta, but we also got buffs for our other air troops. We got buffs for electro dragons. We got buffs for regular dragons, all right? We got in the form of new levels, right? And then we got some defensive buffs as well. Just like every update after a new Town Hall is released, they release some more defensive levels, so you can start upgrading some more of those defenses to higher levels. And look at this, dude. Look at this attack right here, man. E-Dragons, we still got plenty. Look at this Unicorn healing the Electro Dragons. Oh my god, dude, this one's gonna end up being a close one. He had a couple freezes. Oh my god, Warden is going to finish off this triple. Oh my goodness. That's wild. Attack number 4. Once again, we're looking at a different army composition here, but man, it fits with the theme, doesn't it? Even Dragbat is working on some bases right now, all right? And Dragbat hasn't really been effective, super effective since, like, I don't know, Town Hall 12. But, you know, the dragons got buffed enough. The bats, they're not strong, dude. They're not strong at all. But because the dragons got buffed and the dragons are so strong now, it is definitely working. As long as you can get your dragons to take out enough of the base and manage not to kill your bats immediately, you can actually triple with Dragbat right now, all right? Now, like, to go back to the unintended problem that I'm talking about is the fact that all those air troops got extra levels and the defenses all got extra levels. So these Town Hall 14 bases got stronger. They got upgraded further, and not a single ground troop got a buff. All right, not a single ground troop, man. If I remember correctly, not a P.E.K.K.A, not a Bowler, not a Super Wizard, not a, you know, nothing, dude. None of the ground troops that are actually ever used got buffed at all with the last update. So the defenses all got harder, all got more advanced, and the ground troops got less effective by comparison. All right, they didn't get nerfed, but nerfed by being, you know, abandoned or neglected, you know what I mean? And do I think that this was their intention all along? Nah, man, I'm not quite that dark. They're just trying to bring us new and great content, but unfortunately, this is an incredibly complex game. Or actually, fortunately for us, that's why we like it. So, when you go ahead and change something, it can have a lot of unintended consequences, but they are consequences nonetheless, and honestly, that, along with it being summertime, is the reason why I'm not even excited to play Clash of Clans right now, because before this last update, I had some ground attacks, man, that nobody else was using for the most part, and I was so good with them, man. I was just wrecking bases with them, and now they're just not viable anymore because the troop levels have not kept up with the defensive levels, all right? And for that reason, Clash just isn't that fun for me right now. Dude, look at this. All the bat spells died. Like I told you, bat spells are not that strong at Town Hall 14. In fact, they're super weak at Town Hall 14. They didn't get a buff since Town Hall 12 where they got their last level update, but look at this, dude. We got the Queen, was obviously well placed because she's still alive. We still got 2 of these upgraded dragons alive, and they're going to be able to finish off this triple even though all the bats died, because bats aren't that strong. Let's go check out one last attack. So we're going to sum up the problem and what can be done to change it for this last attack. Hurley's coming in with a straight-up dragon attack. He's got a clone spell. He's got a ton of dragons. He used 2 lightnings to zap a sweeper, and he's just going to be bum rushing this base, relying on the overpowering strength of the dragons to get it taken down. Let's see if it works out for him. I'm betting it probably does, just because these dragons are freaking strong right now, man. So, the problem is that ground is completely gone out of the update, all right? And that's the fault. Excuse me, completely gone out of the meta, and that's definitely the fault of the last update. Whether it was intentional or not, it doesn't really matter. I don't think it was, but, you know, the results are still the same. And a lot of casual to medium casual players prefer to use ground attack strategies. In fact, for the last year or so, I've been one of those people, man. I'm not as serious as I used to be. I still compete in a lot of 5v5s, but I at least had some ground attacks that I had absolutely mastered. And because of that, I had some amazing hit rates going in tournaments. Now the fact that I'm forced to use one of like 3 or 4 attacks that I generally don't like using, combine that with summertime, man, and I don't even like playing no more. And honestly, I've talked to so many people that are in the exact same boat that prefer to use ground attacks. They've just been completely abandoned right now. So that is the problem. Ground's gone out of the meta. The meta is not varied enough right now. And so to fix that with the next update, Supercell really needs to upgrade some of the ground troop levels. And I would say some of them need, or at least the ones that are hampered by walls, need some pretty significant buffs, because not only do we get new defensive levels at Town Hall 14 with the last couple updates, we also got 25 more wall pieces. So that's going to make it innately more difficult for troops that are bound by walls, like P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, super wizards, those sort of things, even Valkyries. It's going to make it even more difficult to triple. So to get the meta back to where it was at Town Hall 13, where there was a ton of different stuff you could use, you just had to have a solid plan, break down the base, and it would work. To get us back to that area where Clash of Clans is really fun to play for a lot of different styles of players, they're going to need to make the meta a lot more varied than it is right now. All right, a lot of people think Dragon Rider nerf is coming, and I don't know, man. I guess it might be, but for me, that's not the problem. The strength of the Dragon Riders is not the problem. It's the fact that everything else is so weak. So with the next update, crossing all my fingers and toes, honestly, and you probably should be too, that we get some serious ground troop buffs with the next update. If they pull that off, man, I'm going to be super stoked to be playing Clash of Clans again. As it is right now, man, I'd rather just go boating, because you know what? The meta's not fun right now for me, but they could change that with the next update. I hope they do. Friends, I'll see you in the next video.